Ian's gay. Austin's cool. Welcome to the podcast. Fuck you. Welcome. Fuck that.
But you don't like introducing? Or you just like...
I don't understand like how you're supposed to introduce anything without it being weird or awkward. Yeah, that's what I meant by weird, but I didn't want to say awkward.
Yeah, it's like, welcome back to Ian's Basement. I'm Seth, or I'm Austin.
You're Ian.
I'm Ian. Good fucking job, guy.
Hank.
Hey, can I? Hey, can I see a notebook so I can draw?
Yeah, 1 second.
I was like too afraid.
That's why I
My
said can
volume was down pretty
Actually-
fucking low.
You didn't ask if you would.
Sorry about that.
Is that okay? Is it?
Hold on.
It's for my drawing.
For my drawings only.
Hey, boss.
Alright, so...
Is there a way to like
Make
skip
history.
through this shit? Or?
Alright.
Oh. I don't need a count name.
I'm gonna take the left.
Okay.
Dinky winky
So,
dick.
That'll be
anyway...
the difference between ours. Is yours are in the front. My only drawing is gonna be in the back.
Alright.
StarCraft.
So-
This makes me think of like that one episode of South Park. You know, the
Which
World
one?
of Warcraft one. Except I'm the only one with a laptop. Yeah, I'm not playing World of Warcraft.
And we're all not super fat and shitting in like a bedpan and eating Hot Pockets.
Anyway, so since it's fairly big news on like Facebook and everything, because people are losing their fucking mind over the littlest shit.
Like
There.
oh shit. Okay.
Anyway, there's a comet that is passing by Earth, and it's supposed to be visible for 2 weeks.
Long as coming.
Yeah, it's Comet Lovejoy.
Oh, it's named after that faggot from The Simpsons.
Yeah, sure. Or
I
anybody with the
thought-
last name Lovejoy.
I thought that was like a producer thing for video games. It was like a. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Lovecraft. And it's not even a video game thing, is it?
But you're supposed to be able to visually see it.
Damn it.
Okay, sorry. Right now, it's only you're only able to see it through a telescope, but within
Like,
the
Is
next
there gonna be a point that you
Yeah,
can just be
within-
like,
within the next days, it's actually gonna pass by Earth and you can see it, and it's supposed to give off a green hue or some shit. And right now, it doesn't have a tail, I guess,
Hue,
because
hue.
it's not flying close enough to the sun to get its tail just yet. But
It's like an angel. Can't get its wings.
can't get its wings until it gets fucked by the sun.
Like Icarus.
God.
Like, oh, dude, Icarus, bro.
Jesus is just like, hey, girl, give me that booty, and then she earns her wings.
"Yeah, but the pussy." Nah.
But, yeah, you're supposed to be able to see it in the sky for, like, the next 2 weeks. And I was trying to look for it yesterday. Couldn't fucking see shit because I wasn't using a telescope. So I was just looking at the sky like a fucking retard in the middle of the
So
street.
you can see it like right now.
If you have a telescope, yes.
I thought you did have a telescope.
I do have a telescope, just didn't set it up. Because I have to bust it out of my closet and go outside. in
Just
the
got a
cold
busted
weather.
nut. Yeah.
I don't like the cold weather.
What is that?
What?
Is that like a new virus you contracted?
No, it's just like a thing that's like, oh, this script doesn't fucking work anymore. And I'm
Oh.
just like, it's working just fine, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Please
about.
purchase Rage Cleaner now.
Yeah, that's probably what it'll do with me later. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
How long do you guys give before this podcast just lays down and dies?
Right now.
All right.
Probably
It's cool with
right
me.
now.
Let's all go home. I'm just fucking
Yeah,
done.
just.
Stop up.
Hey,
I'm just
guys.
sick
All right. See
I'm
ya.
just sick of it.
You guys are fuck.
I'm gonna go kill myself and kill myself on this.
Wait.
You guys are seriously really bad actors. I'm not even gonna fucking lie.
Doesn't matter.
I wasn't even
It's
acting.
YouTube and we don't have any fans.
Dude,
It
you
doesn't
guys,
matter.
you guys want to do
Should I act?
skits and shit. You can't even walk away from a table and act like you're leaving. Oh, I guess I'm gone. Bye. No.
Doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But
That's like Key
I say
off of Key and Peele.
I
Or which one's the one that looks like the banana, long banana, and the one's like a
that's
short?
Peel.
Okay.
'Cause-
Banana Peel.
well, make that joke, but it
But
happened.
you did, so
Yeah.
fuck you.
Love it.
I give this podcast a few months before one of us just says, I don't really feel like doing it. And then it just kind of stops.
I'll still come over and hang out.
Yeah.
I would.
But it'll end pretty sadly. It'll just be like, I don't know.
I'll probably just like
I don't
disappear
really
from
want to do it
existence.
anymore. I just kind of want to fucking jack off today.
It'll be like the Amanda Todd type deal.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, oh shit, but then like the next day nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Any source of hyped media at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's coming down the
Yeah.
stairs? Why are you coming down the stairs? Why did you?
Hey boss. I don't know.
Hey, boss.
Why not?
Because that.
Gotta have a nice brick every now and then.
What are you doing?
Charlie, look at my laptop. It's a Windows laptop, so you know I'm a business.
Look at my
kinda
drawing
guy.
of David Tennant as Doctor Who.
Oh, he's getting meat. He's getting man meat. Oh no, he's not.
So you're just gonna interrupt the podcast because you're a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Unexpected.
Are you down here to get food? Are you down here to converse? Are you
He's down here to hang out with his niggas.
Yeah.
Down here to convert
Negro A.
Christianity.
Oh.
I'm an atheist, asshole.
I'm
the
atheist.
Does this look like David Tennant yet?
Kind of,
I don't.
but I don't really care all that much, honestly. If I'm
But-
being completely honest.
What the
Not
fuck?
something I
Oh,
really care
you
about.
entered your password and email correctly. Let's give you a security check.
Why are you even on your laptop?
Dude, I'm trying to make this shit work.
Oh my god. Alright. Since
Alright.
nobody wants to spring conversation and set
But
the
anyways.
drawing,
I've got to get back
I
in the
think-
swing of things, baby.
I think the podcast thing is probably gonna like end up turning into like little shorts.
yeah.
Like not like literal shorts that I'm wearing right now, but
Wow,
like
Oh my
really
fucking
skits or
God.
something.
Really good, boss.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Fucking someone start off with a goddamn topic or something.
Can I
Well,
like fucking play this thing?
okay, who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
That guy who does the Dos Equis commercials.
You've met him?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
swear to God. Wizard World in fucking St. Louis. I don't know why he was there. It's a fucking anime
you
convention,
like
but
said hi to him and everything?
I was like, hey, I like your commercials. I didn't like have a fucking hour-long
What'd he say?
conversation.
What'd he say back?
He was
Thank
like
you.
one of the guys. He's like, hey, you know, thanks. They're not hard to make. And I was like, "Oh, so cool."
I mean, like,
I
somebody...
wanted him to say like one of his like stupid like I wanted him to say something.
I
like his
don't
usual
always drink
catchphrase.
Dos Equis.
Yeah,
Or I don't always do
the
this.
story's
but when I
complete
do-
bullshit. But
Yeah.
Good job. But I'm talking like people that you've actually talked to and people that you actually know.
I know a lot of losers.
I also know a lot of losers. I know a lot of people that have tried heroin.
I do too.
Honestly,
One of them recently got arrested.
I had a
Awesome.
conversation with someone who was a heroin addict over Facebook, and they said they overdosed, and I kind of made them feel like a piece of shit because they were still doing it. I'm like, you're kind of just a piece of shit. Then they're like, yeah. I'm like, they don't know I'm trying to make them feel like a piece of shit.
Well, they probably already feel like a piece of shit, so it doesn't matter.
They should.
I think, honestly, the most interesting person I know is Austin. That's because he's a complete freak.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's that fucking invalid longin?
Jesus Christ.
Why don't you? Is this working?
What?
I was trying to turn your brightness up the way I do for
This is-
mine.
Connect. You dick dyke.
All right. So.
Okay. I have met one other interesting person, but they're still a piece of shit. And he pissed in his cat's litter box.
All right.
I believe I told these stories already.
I don't know if he did.
Like his brother, like wiped his ass on my face, and then like
Oh,
he
yeah.
shat in a baggie and like took it to his brother's room.
Yeah, you've told this story before. God, is that really? We are some really interesting people.
Not really. Halfway.
It was a joke.
I met a criminal once.
Yeah.
You live in Missouri. That's not fucking hard.
Like half of us are criminals right now.
Plot twist: the criminal's my real father, who is also a piece of shit.
Oh.
Fuck you, Dad. Real dad, not the dad I have now. That guy's cool, but you're a douchebag. Your name's
Is that the one that kind of looks like Necro?
the one that you like, the one that you met. That's the cool one. The one that looks like Necro, apparently.
Oh.
That's the cool
Wait,
one.
is that the one that popped by with your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the cool guy.
Oh, so
He's-
which one's the real one?
His name's Randy. He's a dickhole.
Oh. Oh, that's the guy that came home with your mom?
No.
Well, what the fuck? Who?
My real dad fucking abandoned us, like, the moment I was born.
Is that the guy that looks like Necro?
No!
Who the fuck looks like Necro then?
The guy who decided to raise me after my real dad left.
Oh, never mind.
The one who dropped out of school and got a job to support
I got it
me.
now. I got it now.
My parents are really young, by the way. They made terrible choices.
My dad's like 50 something.
my parents are pretty old, but not as old as that. You know what's funny?
My mom's like 35.
My parents still act like they're 30 though.
The younger we get, the older our parents. Because you're the oldest, and you have the youngest parents. He's the youngest, and he has the oldest parents. Yeah.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I forgot the Twilight Zone music.
She's like,
Alright, so who are you guys' favorite all-time cartoon, anime, or video game characters?
Oh.
Sadako-chan.
I'm guessing that's a
Hands
lot.
down. Yes.
I win.
But-
I'm pretty sure Austin
but-
knows
I
mine.
win.
She's a total badass. She makes traps and she totally fucking like fights off
She totally fucking fucks
dudes
traps.
with fucking shit ass fuck with guns.
Oh yeah,
If you saw it, you'd be like,
speaking of all the fucking cuss words that you're spitting out, the status you made about Tekken, and
oh yeah,
like,
that was fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Every time I would like bust open a crate and I got like a pipe or like.
My favorite character, by the way, is Guts. No one asked me.
well, we were finishing up his.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You guys started talking about Tekken. This is,
I didn't answer anything either, man.
well, either way, it's Gus.
It's all about me. Can it?
It's Gus because he cut his arm off.
It's not always about you. He didn't cut his arm off.
Yeah, he
He
did.
cut his. Well, like
He
forearm
cut
off.
his forearm off. Sorry. He cut his forearm off and then had his fucking eye destroyed, all because
Like a
his
demon
girlfriend
claw.
was getting raped.
He watched it happen.
Alright.
He had to watch it happen.
That whole episode was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You were cheering at one point and then you're crying
You're
at
like,
another?
I never cheered.
It's not at the point you
Woo,
expect it to be. It's just like, whoa,
I never really cheered.
get it in, bro.
I was happy because they got Griffith back, and I was like, he's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Griffith became an asshole,
He's just like, don't fucking touch me, and then he touches him. It's like, ah!
and then he activates his stupid little fucking egg necklace, and then the God Hand are like, hey, baby. That's what it is. It's the Crimson Bayolet, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Bayolet?
Bayolet. Either way, it's a fucking egg.
I don't know. It's not even a real word. Fuck it.
Yeah. But either way, he activates that. I was happy because they got him back. Then I was mad because he's an asshole. Then I was super sad because the Band of the Hawk got marked for sacrifice and they all basically died. Spoiler alert. And then I got really mad because now his name's fucking Femto, which is a stupid fucking name. Ends up
name-
rape.
Who was it?
Griffith when he's turned into the fifth God Hand. His name's Femto.
What was the first car you owned? Dick. I think that's why I put.
But yeah, either way, that episode was crazy. And now I'm super excited because the Eclipse arc is going to be made and it's going to be
There we
super
go.
fucking cool.
My favorite character, though probably not near as hardcore as your guys' favorite characters, is probably Courage the Cowardly Dog.
What the fuck?
Because I
Mine's
like
just a
Courage.
normal little girl.
I-
There's nothing like special.
You
about
said she
her.
fucking beats ass. How's that normal?
She doesn't beat ass, but she knows how to set these traps whenever these guys with guns are chasing like after her and her friends.
Mine was birthed from a dead woman.
And she's really funny. And she's really cute.
So
She's my wife
your
feeling.
character's basically
I wish I was anime.
your
Why am I not
your
able?
character's basically Kevin from Home Alone.
Yeah, basically.
Can't really do much except lay traps
except-
for like
She's
Except they
allowed.
haven't been molested.
Actually,
Nobody's
I take
gonna
that
bring that
back.
up.
Kevin got molested.
Yeah, like whenever you use a little. Wait, which one? Which one's?
Like
No, I was thinking about the other kid. Never mind.
I'm thinking about like the cool Kevin that was played by
Macaulay
Culkin.
Yeah, he got molested.
My favorite
Joe Pesci?
character. My favorite character is
I'm a
May
fuck
from
yeah.
Another.
I've
You
never
character
watched
what?
it.
May from Another.
Oh yeah, she's pretty badass.
At first you think she's fucking dead and shit.
Yeah,
and
but then
she's
it's
not
like,
dead and shit. And you're just like, what the shit? And like,
Something's in my eye.
you get an eyelash in your eye.
Probably.
you should get a doll eye now, and then you should like cosplay May from Another.
I don't know. I just think it's hardcore how much shit they see, like, as children.
She really pisses me off though, because then you like find out she can sense like who's dead and who's not. She doesn't tell anyone, and so everyone dies basically.
Yeah. Like,
And then
she,
you're like,
she gives it no fucking warning, and then the whole time, spoilers, the whole time she was keeping a secret of like
Hold
the
on, boss.
kid's sister, I guess
Hey,
it was.
I have to verify something real quick.
The kid's
was gonna say
sister
something.
and another, the one that takes care of him, actually died and got shot to death or some shit.
Oh.
And she's like the substitute teacher.
Wow, that took a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she didn't tell anybody because she's
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't want to hurt you. And he's just like, this probably would have never fucking happened. People probably wouldn't have fucking died if you would have just told me like 3 days ago.
And then he ends up killing her anyways by his own hands.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure that TV show, anime, whatever, probably would have summed itself up if she would have just been like, she's the one that's dead.
I like how
I saw her
everything's
die.
just like, oh, you could have done this from the beginning, but if you didn't, then we wouldn't have had a story.
Yeah.
Can I bring something else up from Berserk?
Possibly.
Sure.
When
Shoot.
they're in the fucking
Shit.
shitty ass like
Oh.
void where like the sacrifice is going down, I laughed really hard because Corcus is trying to run away, and that like naked bitch pops up and is like doing that whole finger thing, like come over here.
And then he's all like,
He's like, I never turned away a lady in need, and he like starts like motorboating her basically, and she just fucking like rips him apart. And I was like, damn, Corcus, I hated you, but damn, shit. Then I got really sad when Pippin died.
More spoilers.
is Pippin the little?
No, Pippin's the huge ass.
Oh yeah, he's
yeah, spoiler alert. By the
the
way.
huge fucking like Indian guy.
Dude, I was really sad.
He is so awesome.
Because he was like, hey, Judo and fucking Casca or whatever, get out of here. And then he like starts beating the shit
he
out
like
of him.
beats like 4 demons' asses, and then one's finally just like, I'm
And
just
then-
gonna
and then-
fucking eat you.
And Guts is like, Pippin, you're alive. And he like goes up there and he's like just standing there. He's like, why aren't you talking? And his fucking body just gets ripped in half. And I was like, why?
Wait.
I loved him.
That part confused me because I couldn't tell if that was like the real Pippin
No,
because he
'cause-
got fucking eaten.
Because it shows like the behind like his back shot. You can see that his entire body's been hollowed out except for like everything's been hollowed out and it's just like a shell of his body. And I was like, damn. And I think that's the Count who is later shown to be like one of the apostles or whatever that like participated in the sacrifice was the one that tore Pippin apart, and then Guts gets super pissed about that and like basically destroys his fucking anus. Also, hold that thought real quick. When he kills the torturer and they rescue Griffith, and like the torturer's like locked him in the room, and he's like, "Oh, I've got your friend's tongue," and he like starts making out with it, and then Guts gets super pissed and just runs him through with the sword. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Can we talk about the point that I saw that threw me for a fucking ride?
Wait, should we like make this like a segue into
Chimp
one
on
of
a
the topics we
Segway,
were
chimp
gonna
on a
put?
Segway, chimp on a Segway, chimp on
on
a
the
Segway.
thing. Because that segues perfectly into it, because now we're talking about, like, emotions. Plus, I want to talk about that anyway. That was, like, the
Yeah.
main thing I wanted to talk about.
Alright.
That segues perfectly, so it works.
Yeah, sure.
But
But
password change. I don't want
Seth showed me a few clips from Berserk.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, you
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Did you like 'em?
Um,
it.
I showed him
I did
the
like
most shocking part that I saw.
yeah, and
What part
like
was that?
It's when Guts runs
he
Lord fucking
Adonis?
Adonis like through like
And his
this
kid.
like right into the wall.
Yeah.
He's like gasping for air and like choking on blood. That
I-
shocked the shit out of
yeah,
me.
I was like sitting there like,
I was
what
dis-
the
I was
fuck?
disappointed so bad whenever he killed his kid. I'm like,
You could tell like how depressed he was afterwards too.
that's like the only reason like the entire castle started fucking going after him too. Just because he killed the
And
kid.
that's the only reason he started killing people too.
Yeah.
Because he only went in there to kill fucking
If he only,
Julius.
if he only killed Adonis, then like no, that would have happened.
See, it threw me for an emotional ride because like I wasn't ready for it. He's just like, this is the most devastating part, and I thought it was gonna be a woman. I thought it was gonna be a woman get stabbed, and I was gonna be like, what the fuck ever. And then
What?
a
It
kid
was
gets
fucking-
impaled to a fucking wall, and it's like, no!
It was Lord Adonis.
No!
And then like the butler or whatever, he's all like, why did it have to happen to Lord Adonis? He starts like crying. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that's real emotion. But
And
yeah,
then the kid-
and then I showed him whenever he fucks up Bazuso.
Then the fucking
that
kid
was
starts crying while he's gasping for air because he got stabbed in the stomach, and you're like, oh,
And then he
fucking
dies
God.
with tears on his face.
Yes.
But no, the Bazuso part was cool though.
Yeah.
Fucking splits his head open.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, spare me. And Gus is like, bitch.
I like how he's like trying to keep talking, then Gus is just like,
Gus doesn't give a shit.
yeah. He's like,
if you
trying
piss
to...
him off, it's shown that once you piss him off, there's no getting away from
I
it.
like it whenever writers do that. Like whenever the enemy's trying to show sympathy, like, oh my God, please, I have a family, and they're like doing this monologue, and then mid monologue, somebody just fucking busts their head open. That's the best shit ever.
By the way,
If you want to impress Ian.
the Guts and Casca sex scene made me feel uncomfortable.
What? Like when they're banging?
Like like whenever he comes back when they're getting attacked in the woods by the assassin dudes,
Yeah.
and then like they go up to like the mountain trail a little bit, and she like stabs them and shit, and she feels really bad, and then they start banging. And I was like, but then I was like, man, that was awkward. And then Gus is walking around with a sword all naked because he hears something, and then fucking Skull Knight comes out. I was like, damn, that dude's badass.
When Skull Knight comes out, was this after
It's
all that shit?
it's after
went down?
Guts comes back, like for the first time after he returns after leaving.
Oh yeah, and after they do that battle with those hippos, purple hippos. Not literal purple hippos. But
What?
What the fuck?
the guys in
kind
the purple armor.
No, this was like. Are you talking about like after he left? Like he left after that, or when he came back?
After fucking Casca like fell down that mountain. Or the movie's different.
No, that was way after.
Oh.
This happened after he saved her. All this stuff happened. They get the ceremony where they're being, like, they're becoming royalty because they won. They took over like the hardest to get fucking castle. And then Griffith is an asshole. Decides to have sex with the king's daughter. He's thrown in jail. Everyone's the fucking band of the Hawk gets attacked. They run away. A year later, Guts comes back, fucks her, and then meets the Skull Knight. And I was like, damn, that guy's cool. And then the Skull Knight, spoiler alert, saves their asses from the void like a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, oh shit, and he just comes through the fucking portal and like. The best part is like he shoves his sword like towards like the main God Hand dude. And he like puts up a portal so the sword goes through and like comes behind him.
Yeah.
And he like without even thinking just puts his fucking shield up and blocks the shit.
This episode is nothing but spoilers.
Also, I forgot her name. I don't remember her real name, but it stands for Temptation. She's just the naked bitch. That made me feel uncomfortable too.
One of the gods.
Yeah, because when she's summoned, she comes up and she just starts rubbing her tits and nipples and shit. I'm like,
Like
is this a hentai now? She's just like, I'm like, what?
like, bruh.
You gotta appeal to some sort of audience.
That does none of that stuff like really like makes me feel uncomfortable. It's the stuff.
It only
You-
made me
you
feel
remember when
uncomfortable
Nick
because it
was-
was out of context completely.
Yeah, remember Nick was like telling us to like check out that Kiss X6 show, and then like I checked it out. It turned out it was about this kid and his
Cool.
two sisters
Tony
trying
Ray.
to suck his dick dog.
I think I've seen a gif of that.
Yeah, and the entire time I was just like,
Literally nobody can see what you're doing.
If you have a submission, write in
but you can.
to www.wedon'thaveagmail.com.
I do. It's like
I actually do have a Gmail.
Leave in the comments below
It's
what
like
you
F
think
shit
that Austin
28
did
something.
while he was completely silent, making faces that only we could see because he's a piece of shit and obviously doesn't know how to podcast works.
I don't.
And I left my soda in the back of the car just sitting on the fucking floor.
Oh shit.
Did you?
It's just, well, it
It's
was
probably
just
like
ice at
buy
that
one of
point.
those socks, dude.
Well,
I'll get it when we leave.
You want root
I'll
beer?
take it. Yeah. I want
I can
You want
run up
another
and
root beer?
I'll run up and get sodas.
Bye, Ian.
Bye, dude.
Let's have a casual conversation.
Yeah.
Because now the Berserk noob's out. The Griffith Casca rape scene. How'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about the
I
pure
felt
anger?
I felt nothing but like I wanted to like jump into there, like turn into a fucking ninja and just like rip Griffith apart right there. I was
I
like,
got
no.
I got the chills when he started getting super angry.
Yeah.
because he's ripping his
'Cause
arm
you
out.
can
He
feel
starts
it.
stabbing it with like the broken sword.
I didn't really understand though quite about the Griffith Casca relationship. I couldn't tell if I could tell Casca cared about Griffith, but I couldn't tell if Griffith
He
like
on-
wanted Casca.
He only did
Or-
after he watched from the back of the covered wagon. Casca and like Griffith get all or Guts get all close
Yeah.
because you see it in his face. He like grunts. He's like, oh.
He's just like.
And that's when like after that, that's when he takes the wagon and like fucking goes downhill. I was also like yelling at my screen when he's like in the water or whatever, and he like finds that jagged rock coming out of the water, and he just starts like putting his like neck onto it. I'm like freaking out, like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's just doing. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Don't do that.
Yeah.
I was like super.
Was he trying to kill himself?
I think
or-
he wanted to, but he didn't. Like he ended up not going through with it because he like had different thoughts, I guess.
He's like, don't you dare
That's
touch
funny.
me.
Even while I left, it doesn't seem like
We talked.
didn't
about
seem
this.
like much changed because I have no idea about anything with Berserk,
You should
and
start watching.
Oh
I
my
should
God,
start
you
watching
should.
it.
I gotta start reading the manga now because the Eclipse arc isn't out, so I
Yeah.
need to like get caught up on that.
Yeah, the guy that made this shit, he like didn't have enough like viewers for production.
Apparently, though, they are trying to get it back. Though they're trying to get the Eclipse art like actually
I hope they do.
like put out as animated.
I hope with
animated.
like all these little references and Dragon's Dogma and fucking
That it, like,
Dark
gets- it
Souls
gets
that
enough,
people are
like-
like, oh.
That's what got me on the show. I wasn't gonna watch it until I started playing Dragon's Dogma and got the armor, and I was like, you know what, I should probably watch the show.
Oh yeah.
And that's the only reason I got Dark Souls. Because one reason I really want to play it because I've been watching Oni play it. Because I love his playthrough of it. Because
I'm gonna go fuck that tree and
he names his character Clitoria. And it's great.
I dropped the cap of the soda. Cannot fucking find it. So you guys can keep having your conversation, but I'm gonna diddle
So-
around your cock while I flip this cap of soda.
Diddle
Whoa,
good.
we're not complaining.
It's by your feet.
I'm gonna hold your cup because you keep shaking the table and it's like gonna
Whoa.
fall over.
Found it.
Hold your what?
I was like, I'm gonna hold your cup because he kept shaking the
I
table.
could have swore I
hold your
heard an
cock.
O there. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard. I was like, oh! I was like,
I wish it just dangle in there.
All right, form of media. Any form of media that's made you feel real emotion, whether it be game, movie, show, song, an entire album.
Can I label off multiple things?
Yeah.
We
Because
already
I'm a very emotional
we talked
person.
about this because this is gonna go long. We're only
Oh, yeah, we
we're only
did talk
like
about
27 minutes
Yeah.
in. Almost, yeah.
All right.
We'll list off multiple things.
I think we should go around in a circle one at a time, just so like one person doesn't keep talking.
We'll get
forever.
our main stuff out,
Yeah.
and then we'll go and
Um,
we'll think of different things.
I'm
if
gonna
we
hold
have.
I'm gonna hold my main one at the very end, because it's gonna be a tangent. Don't you fucking worry.
Yeah, I
Um,
feel you.
But the first one I want to talk about is
Also-
Naruto Ninja
also-
Storm 3.
Incredible spoilers.
Oh yeah.
And also, if we mention a game that any of us haven't played that want to play, just say it, and we won't discuss
All right.
the spoilers for that if you actually want to play that
So-
game or watch the
Can
movie.
I want to discuss.
no, jeez.
Yeah, I
Here, I'll
I
put
keep
it-
holding on to mine.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll discuss Naruto Ninja Storm 3 because I'm not like in depth with like the whole Naruto story and everything, but I played that game and I gotta say, as soon as I fucking met Naruto's mom, I started.
Kushina.
I
She's got
fucking-
Kush in her
like,
name,
I was
bro.
choked up the whole time. I'm like, he's meeting his mom. He's
Yo,
meeting his mom.
His mom blazes up all the time.
Yeah.
probably.
She's
like,
got
she
the
doesn't have
cushion,
shit else to do.
That's the first time I think I've like high-fived you for like a legitimate reason other than the Fable 3 talk we had last time.
Yeah. It definitely is.
So go into that if you have more. If not, I'll
that part, like
I
while you were
also-
sleeping on my couch and I played
Did
it throughout the
you
entire
messaged
night.
me after.
I just
that.
started like bawling. I was
Yeah.
just like,
He
don't let him see you cry.
He messaged me and he was like, "I cried, dude."
I was
and I
sitting
was
there.
like, "Oh, me too, bro."
I was sitting there choked up, like trying not to cry because people were in the house and I didn't want to seem like the world's biggest pussy. But I had like a tear run down my cheek. I'm like, this is fucking.
It's like when you're watching porn with your
But
friends.
then again, it happened again whenever they were fighting the nine-tailed fox demon, and then they're trying to fucking put it in the seal, and they both fucking get stabbed. I was just like, what the fuck? They did that in front of a child. But then whenever we
I love that inflection in child. You're like, child.
Child.
then we played it again and started discussing it. It also pissed us off at the same time because, like,
Oh shit! I was
how are
Same.
two people who just got stabbed in the chest holding off a giant fox demon? I get that they're strong, but they're holding
They're
off a giant
ninjas.
fox demon,
That's all.
and not even a little bit of the nail touched Naruto as a baby.
No idea.
because one's the fourth fucking Hokage.
Yeah, I get that.
By
I
the
get-
way,
get
I
it.
am in no way a fucking weeaboo. I just like this show.
I'm a total weeb. Like every,
I like a lot of shows.
You can
but-
explain your weebness after.
Okay.
You explain if Ian's done your emotional
Right.
media snafu.
You guys can go on to the next one because the last one I'm going to talk about is a book that threw me for a
I have
fucking
two.
curveball.
I'm going to talk about a game and an album.
All right.
Oh my god. That A1 came right back up.
A1 steak sauce.
I had an A1 ultimate cheeseburger thing from Burger King.
Gross.
Really good, by the way.
That sounds really good.
It is, but coming back up, it's like A1 and cheese.
A1
Before we go on to
sauce.
anything that
Good going
else
down,
makes
bad
the show
coming up,
emotion,
boss.
can I want
What?
to make this clear because like people fucking hate me for this. I am not a fan of like barbecue or barbecue sauces on things. Like it has to be a very
You don't like
mild
Country
barbecue.
Bob's? You like Country Bob's? You ever have Country Bob's?
I hate bandanas. You know the restaurant bandanas?
I love wearing bandanas.
Wait, is that the one? Oh, never mind. I can't really explain it.
Next time you come to my house, I'll make you eat it.
Bandanas
Okay.
is a kind of southernish place. It has like a bunch of barbecue.
Did you
foods.
eat there on your way to like wherever the fuck you went that one time in that RV?
No.
Whoa.
I'm surprised.
I stopped going to bandanas because I'm not a fan of barbecue shit. Like the taste, it's just not for me. I can eat mild barbecue,
is-
but I don't enjoy it.
this
I
is
hate
one of
when
the
people do it
times-
shittily. They don't clean their grill off or anything. You just
Yeah,
taste
you
like
get
shitty
nothing
char
but
and
fucking
everything.
jar.
This is
It's-
one of the. This is one of Ian's like emotion-filled things he felt one time because that's
You
what
know
we're
that
on.
one barbecue place right like
God
in the
damn it.
middle of the road that's like off to the side? My mom went there.
I kind of know what you're talking about, but
The other
we need to stay on topic.
everything else we got was good, but char shit.
Yeah.
I love Char. No, Charmander. Okay.
So talk about something that
Did
makes
you?
you
Did
sad
you already
or
say yours?
happier?
Your emotion-filled.
Oh, can I also
fucking-
say
My-
that the
Goddamn
Naruto
it.
thing actually made me like happy but sad at the same time?
Okay,
just
Ian.
It was beautiful.
just
Hey,
a-
Christmas
What it was.
tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What?
Go.
Hey, dude.
Thing that made you happy, sad, whatever, angry. I don't give a shit.
One thing that it didn't exactly make me feel any of those emotions. It made me feel disturbed and like wanted to like blow my face off. It has nothing to do with
Nirvana album, right?
Yes. Yes.
That was dainty.
First
as
off.
fuck.
But it was one guy, one screwdriver, and whenever he like sticks a screwdriver in his
yeah.
dick hole and he does the handle first.
The jar got me worse
How?
because he fucking breaks a glass jar in his asshole.
Yeah,
and
just
then blood
imagine
starts
the-
pouring out.
Yeah, just imagine like glass.
Yeah, but
shattering in your
imagine
asshole.
like
I've seen
ripping
enough-
your dick hole open and like putting the handle first and the screwdriver in
I've
it,
seen enough-
and then pissing blood out. I was like,
I've seen enough dick mutilation. All right, it doesn't bother me anymore.
hey,
boss.
LMAO,
You back?
what you got?
Ooh, floppy bacon.
Hey,
I don't know why, but this
Hey,
doesn't
everybody.
look cooked all the way.
Charles, welcome to the podcast. We're talking about dick mutilation. You walked in at the right time.
I'm gonna go.
You wanna flop yours out? Show us.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
You're
Bye,
not gonna
Charles.
Tell us about your penis mutilation moment.
Flop out your cock, faggot!
My botched circumcision.
Hey, I get one of those.
I think my nephew
I
had
just don't
one of
want
those actually.
But if you do eat another one,
Circumcision.
save me.
Yeah. Whenever he was a baby, he had like this little weird like
This is mine.
thing
Yes.
at the like the bottom of his wiener. It was like, no, I can't explain it.
We're eating pig fat. Shit.
Mm.
We're eating bacon.
Oh, burns. Shit.
I ate like the fattiest part, fattiest bacon slice. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
Okay, we need to stay back on topic.
If I die from it,
Charles,
Charles.
you can fuck off. We're eating bacon. You're making me fuck off.
I love you, Charles.
Are you good?
God damn.
Well,
I thought I was gonna die.
Austin choked on food. That's great. There's always a first time on every podcast.
That
Fucking bacon fat on my carpet. God damn it. Austin, you fucked everything up.
I'll pick it up. Where do you want me to put this?
Outside.
Yes.
Can you open the door for me?
Charles, you can go or whatever the fuck, unless you want to sit here and discuss. Discuss.
Well, it is pretty disgusting down here.
Yeah, it is. You can sit here and
That's
discuss.
the second time in my life I've ever choked on anything,
Whatever.
so it was like...
Whatever. I didn't want to talk
I like
about
how I
it.
was joking about like choking on bacon, and he actually started.
Yeah. I almost did, because it's like the floppy bacon is really easy to
It's like
choke
when you eat
on.
cheese sticks that were just made.
I've choked on those too.
Yeah, you choke on everything, you faggot.
At Denny's.
You have a
Choke
small throat.
Choke on your dick.
Sucking bitch.
All right.
Oh!
Well, we're gonna have a thing of bacon grease right here, so I hope that's okay.
Bye, Charles. I love you. Get over here,
Alright,
choky
so-
McFaggot.
Stay back on topic.
Oh, there's no more.
We gotta get back on topic.
Mass Effect! Emotional roller coaster! I literally almost killed myself when I played that game.
Wow, that's deep.
I've
don't
never
know.
played it.
Spoiler alert, by the way, I don't give a shit. You don't know what it's like when you are told that you were going on a suicide mission. You can save your teammates, but if you fuck up anything, they are gone. I spent an entire game maxing
Yep.
maxing these people out to the highest level of anything they could have. I built relationships with these people. My boy, repping him right now,
Garrus.
Garrus Vicarian. My boy, we were almost out of there. Alright? We were almost fucking
died.
out. We are right there. The ship is over this way. We are fucking home free. I'm happy. I'm like, Garrus is going to be in the next game. I mean, he can be, but I imported my save because that's what I wanted to do.
Can you have two separate saves?
No. Yeah, you can, but I don't know. Anyway, we are right there. The ship, like the door opens. We are ready. As soon as we step in there,
You get shot.
Garrus gets carried off by like millions of fucking collector like bugs that they had like in incubation tanks. Just gets carried the fuck off. Never hear of him again. I had to pause the game and I had to calm myself down. I felt nothing but pure sadness and anger. And that's why I bought this hoodie.
Just
To
for-
commemorate my boy.
No, it's a Mass Effect hoodie.
I told you that 80 fucking
Yeah.
times.
No, you didn't. You just...
In the car, I'm like, that's why I bought this Mass Effect hoodie.
Oh.
And you were like, oh, that's cool.
I
I remember
swear-
saying that it
Jesus
was a Mass
fucking
Effect
Christ.
hoodie.
I don't.
I said it in Walmart too because I was talking about how the pockets were really small.
Austin,
I'm like, I bought this because it was a Mass Effect hoodie, but
do you
the
want
pockets
to
are really
do you
small.
want to continue this?
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Also, the next thing I want to talk about after Austin is the Mastodon album, Crack the Sky.
What was that one show where the girl disappears in the guy's arms? That you kind of like held over my head whenever I was like, did something you didn't like you messaged me with
Oh,
that
I have
picture.
no idea. You just told
Angel
you just,
Beats.
You sent me that and you were like, it's super sad. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
I watched that
was
entire
it.
thing, and then at the ending, I'm like, they gotta fall in love. And then they're in love. They're like, oh, we love each other, and then they're holding each other, and then she disappears, and he's like, don't leave me. I'm like,
again, not
I
a
bawled
visual
my eyes out.
podcast.
They tried
I
to
made sounds.
They tried to show me that and like guilt me into some shit, and it did not hit me like it hit them.
I'd
could
never
give a shit
watched
less
it.
on it.
I just kind of Googled the pictures, looked for the saddest part, and then spammed Austin with it whenever he was pissing me off.
You
Yeah.
can't see it, but Ian's hat kind of looks like it has the Shadowloo emblem on it, and that's kind of cool.
What?
The Shadowloo emblem from Street Fighter.
Oh.
The skull,
oh, from
the
Fire
skull,
Emblem on.
the skull with the wings. I'm gonna beat your
Yeah,
fucking ass.
Lucario.
By the way, new Fire Emblem game got announced today. That's pretty cool.
I never played
Anyway.
it. It looks cool, but it looks shitty at
I'm
the
gonna
same
go.
time.
Get on with your emotions.
Can I go on next?
I just did, basically.
Yeah, Ian, go.
That's all I have to
Um,
say about that.
Welcome
This
Ian
one-
back to the podcast.
This one isn't
I
like
just
a
started
normal
running.
emotion that you're gonna hear at this
love
podcast, but I gotta say, King Ramsey from Courage the Cowardly
Oh
Dog
God, you and fucking
literally gave me fucking nightmares for like the longest time.
Who is it?
King Ramsey?
Which one's that? The Ram?
King Ramsey, the man and goes, the man and goes.
Is that the?
That's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I know what the fuck it is.
It's the one that's the mummy.
Oh,
It's just the faggot that sits
That's
out
what I
in
was
the field
asking.
and is like,
bring back
King
the
Ramsay,
flag.
the man in ghost, the man in
"Hey,
ghost.
Ian's not that great. Sorry."
Yeah, my bad.
All right, Ian talked about his.
Bukkake out of
It
here.
was some shitty cartoon that no one liked. At least I didn't.
I only liked little parts of it, mostly like whenever Muriel and Houston like got fucking,
Houston.
Wasn't his name like
It was
Houston or something?
Eustace.
Eustace.
The fucking Muriel and Houston.
Fucking Muriel in Houston, Texas just got carried away.
That was a really shitty cop out joke.
Yeah, I
right
know.
there.
Doesn't
Good
matter.
thing I'm
I'm
not-
I
not
went with the easiest thing I could
Good
think
thing
of.
I'm not a cop then, right?
Houston, we have a problem.
And it's my dick.
The dog is dead.
Okay.
Anyway, Mastodon. Fantastic band. Known for having some of the best concept albums ever created because of the stories they tell. Crack the Sky by Mastodon.
Thanks. Thanks for announcing that for Harold.
The greatest story I've ever listened to because it's about a paraplegic teenager and the only way he can explore is by flying through space and time as a spirit.
Through astral projection.
So he
Motherfucker
killed
flies
himself.
too close to the sun and like Icarus falls because of it. And guess what? Some Russian cultists are like, guess what? You're Rasputin now. Guess what happens after that? Rasputin dies. Souls fly up through a crack in the sky. And they're trying to get this kid back to his body because his parents found his body and think he's dead. And it's fantastic. It was an emotional journey from start to finish. That's mine.
Alright. Austin?
That's pretty good.
Right now, because
Go
that
buy
bacon
Mastodon
kind of like
albums.
gave me a headache. It's like an emotional
It
headache.
wasn't the bacon, it was you choking the fuck
It was
out.
me choking the fuck out of the bacon.
Yeah.
Choking the fuck out of the bacon?
Yeah.
What did the bacon do to you? I think you guys had more bacon than I did.
I had one piece.
I had 2 pieces.
What the fuck, you fat?
Yeah, I
You
got
fat, fatty, fat.
fatty, thick, fat, big fat.
Hey, what's that? Is that Ian? No, it's a pile of fat.
Oh.
High five. It's fat. We're all fat. It's okay. What's the next topic if we're not going to talk about emotions anymore?
I'm still talking about emotions.
Of course, because
Are you,
Ian's a
are
girl.
you gonna go around here?
Well,
Got anything else?
it doesn't really like make sense for me to talk about more anime shows because every anime show I watch, I'm like, I get hyped up about it.
Fair enough.
Just the other day, I broke the analog on my controller, or I snapped the top off of it because I punched it after playing Tekken.
Of course.
Because Jin is bullshit.
You
Just wanna
guys
say that.
fucking break
Run up to him, then his gunner's just like bop bop bop. So you drop your fucking weapon, and then Jin's just like bzzz, with his fucking dick penis laser dickhead, and then next thing you know, oh, you die from an endless combo because Jin's a computer dick wiener ball
Just
piece
so
of
everyone knows, these two break shit because of a fucking fighting game.
shit. Dude, I only break shit whenever I completely fucking lose it.
Austin's a sore loser. You got some virus on your computer right now.
I throw controllers because I can.
You throw controllers because you're a dick.
That's like the easiest way to break a controller. You know what? The custom
For the
controller
record,
that I bought for like $80.
even though
gunshot,
I get
or
mad at
gun,
fighting games, I never break
that
my
fucking-
controller.
I dropped it from like 5 inches from the,
Just so you
from
guys
the
know.
ground, and it never worked again after that. 5 fucking inches. 5 fucking.
Alright, is this my time?
I'm the only one here who hasn't broken a fucking controller.
Is this my time?
5 fucking inches. 5 fucking inches.
Is what Austin wishes dick
5
was,
fucking inches.
but it's not.
5 fucking inches.
Is this my time?
It's high time.
Alright. So, I'm basically gonna be telling, like, the beginning of the story to the point that made me terribly fucking sad, but I can't remember the name of a book. But it's about this soldier who comes home from war, so it's another war story, basically.
American Sniper.
But this guy's living with PTSD, and
That's a good Pokemon.
he
God damn.
He's living with PTSD, and basically everything sets him off. But in the beginning of the story, he's with his wife and kid for the first time in like a few years that he's been out in Afghanistan and shit. And then he's trying to readjust to normal life, and he still has to go to like this army place or whatever for like I think it's like a
gay club.
rehabilitation camp, I guess.
Concentration
But-
camp.
He has to go to like army rehabilitation,
Army concentration.
and there's a grocery store there, and there's like everything nice.
Is this like
but,
that village they have in whatever fucking European country it is, where people
I
with,
don't
like
know. It's Mississippi, so it's
people
fucking weird anyway.
with mental
Mississippi Queen.
people with mental defects
If you
can
know
live
what I mean.
in a fake town that's really just disguised as like an institution, but they're
Alright.
able to live in their own house and buy their own food at grocery stores.
Now let me explain this. What happens is the guy goes in for his rehabilitation, and he parts with his wife and kids come with him. He parts with his wife and kids. So he goes into the rehabilitation center, and the mother and child go into a grocery store.
I give a shit.
About maybe 2 pages in, shit goes down. There's an explosion in the parking lot, and there's explosions in the store and everything. So the PTSD soldier, is like running through, like, where the fuck's my family?
Is he like a
And then-
like a superhero?
No,
Who's that? It's the PTSD soldier.
but he's like running through like things of cars. He's trying to find his family. Like, oh my god, I hope they're in the car. Fucking goes to the car, completely fucking empty. I'm pretty sure you guys know where this is going. So he runs into the grocery store. There's fire. There's debris everywhere. He's looking for his family.
But not a
He's
single
like,
dead
"Oh."
body. Who did it?
There's dead bodies
The
everywhere.
Illuminati.
And he's like, he runs to the store. He goes to like the middle of the store. He looks over and sees a dead woman on the ground. And he's just like, oh no. And he goes over, flips her over. His fucking wife's dead on the ground. He's just like, oh my god, no. He looks over. His fucking child's under a bookcase.
They're
fucking
eating her.
crushed to death. And then I was just sitting there like,
I was hoping
what the
you would
fuck?
finish that.
What the fuck is happening here? And like, I had to keep closing the book and coming back to it like 10 minutes later just so I can continue it. I never read past that part.
I'm supposed
That was
to
just
like.
so
I'm supposed to like redeem this code by already.
that was so fucking dramatic. Traumatic. Sorry.
Looks a little better for
It's so fucking traumatic that I have to set down the book for like 5 minutes at a time, or else I'm just gonna bust out and start fucking crying. Cause that was some shit.
Yeah.
One by Metallica is a really good song.
Well, thank you for.
Well, it's because it's about a soldier who can't fucking walk anymore or see.
Yeah.
Not sure if he can hear. I'm pretty sure his hearing got taken away too.
So does he just like sit there and poop his diaper all day every day?
Yeah, and the whole song is about him basically saying "kill me," but he can't speak to the nurses to tell them to pull the plug.
Why can't he speak?
It took his speech, hearing, eyesight,
Can't
movement.
Can't you just be like?
He can't move. He's a fucking vegetable at this point who can't speak, hear, or see.
Can't he like move his tongue or
No.
something? Be like,
He's completely in a vegetative state. He can't move anything now at this point. That's why he's on like all these machines and he can't do shit. And the song is all about him wishing for death the entire time.
oh.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
I
But a
don't.
really good song.
I don't think anyone in a vegetative state would want to be alive. Honestly, if you guys were in a vegetative state, would you guys want to die or be alive?
If I was in a vegetative state, I would want somebody to fucking kill me.
What about you, Seth?
You're not born
You
that
just-
beat?
That'd just be like. Well, not minus the eye blinking. It'd just be like.
Alright, thank you for
Like-
explaining what you're doing to.
I would
37 hours a day.
project and fly through space, and then get put in a Russian's body.
Now, since we're actually a pretty good distance in.
Something oblivious.
Since that topic's over, I'm gonna find something from this nice little book.
Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please.
That's what he says?
help me.
I thought it was more upbeat lyrics than that.
No, it's
Nope.
hold my
Shit.
breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me. The song is about a soldier
I
who just
know!
came back from World War One,
I
dude.
fucking know, but
Why would it be upbeat?
I know,
I'm
but
a vegetable and I love my family.
I have
Like,
I have one thing that's up for discussion.
holy shit.
All right, you guys ready?
if you were a vegetable, would you rather be a carrot or a cucumber?
All right.
Both, because
Tomatoes,
they both get
please.
shoved in a black hole.
Please.
You.
All right. You get to choose between $100,000 cash or $100,000 or a house to yourself. The cash is on a credit card that will expire in 45 minutes after your first purchase, and the house is beachfront property, fast internet, and free TV. But you can only stay for 3 days. Which one would you choose?
Money, because I just buy a bunch of shit I really want right away, and in 45 minutes it'd be all gone.
Yeah, like I think I would choose the money, because then like I could like probably like buy my own like little shitty shack on the beach or something, and then like I could like still live on the beach.
You probably wouldn't be able to, because they'd have to like do the paperwork,
Yeah, but
get all the shit
if
done.
they like
No,
even
it's
came near
complete-
me, I'd just
like-
like jack it on. I'd be like,
Okay.
what?
For further explanation, the house is completely paid for. You don't have to do shit.
We're not
It's
talking
just
about the house on the
But
beach.
you can only live
He's
in it for
talking
3
about
days.
him buying a house with
Oh.
the money, like a little shitty shack.
Oh,
so
then
they
you-
have to do like the paperwork and everything. And it would be the time limit would far be up before
Yeah.
the time. So I
Oh
would just
well,
buy.
then I'd just like buy a.
I would just buy like a really nice PC, like the highest end. Fuck you, Ian. Sorry.
Dude, like the highest graphics card is like, it's like $12,000.
I would buy the most insane shit. I would buy a life-size statue of Jar Jar Binks.
That
be
that'd probably
fair-
cost you like $40,000.
You think I give a shit?
To be fair, I
Yeah,
think
you
I
only
choose.
have 100,000.
So, it's gonna be gone in 45 minutes anyway.
I think I'd choose the house because 3 days to myself would be fucking magic for me.
Yeah, 3 days to
Three-
yourself compared to having whatever you wanted that you could have bought right there and you have
Uh,
forever.
yeah, well, not anything you could have bought.
You can buy a house.
Most of the stuff we want probably isn't going to cost over that amount.
But if you think about
Yeah, maybe
it,
for you because you're a material bitch.
Actually,
you can have a
the
job
only
for,
thing
like-
I want. The only thing I want is time to myself, a place to record, a place to write music, whatever. I just want a place.
you wanna be my lover, friendship never ends.
I just want a place where I can basically do whatever the fuck I want, where I don't have to give a shit.
Basement.
That's basically where I
A
live.
basement.
so-
I can't do whatever I want down here.
You
you
can sit
can.
there and helicopter
Just be
your
like,
dick around.
I could. I can't do that.
Why?
Because everybody could still hear it, and I feel self-conscious, so I don't do it.
So do I, but
He goes outside and like fucking karate chops shit and crawls on the ground and like sings. Do you think he gives a shit?
I do.
Yeah,
I don't even
I give
remember
a shit-
telling you about me crawling on the ground, but yeah,
I give
do.
a shit more.
I think it was from one of your statuses because you like made a thing like, "Oh, I was crawling on the ground outside and shit." I read it and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
But I'd like
That's what he does.
3 days to record pretty much whatever I want, sing whatever I want, do whatever I want. Seems like fucking magic
Did
to
you do
me.
whatever you want?
I could walk around the whole house with my fucking cock flopping out without any judgment.
I can do that in my house because
I
no one's
can't.
ever home.
So can I, even though my mom's home half the time, but she doesn't go downstairs.
I can't.
I just
But
be
what
like,
about like the little one?
sometimes I actually do.
What about the small?
Oh, he doesn't live at our house anymore. He lives with his actual, my sister now.
Is actually your sister?
Yeah. He's my sister.
Either way, I would buy a really nice PC,
I guess, my friends.
a PS4 because you know Street Fighter 5's coming out. I gotta get that shit,
Man, what the fuck?
and it's
am
probably
I
not gonna
old?
be put on
Should be.
PC right away. It's gonna take a while to get that port going. Whatever. Plus, PC ports of like console games usually are really bad. Dark Souls for the PC, I think before the Prepare to Die edition was shit. And that's virus.
Man, your shit really sucks.
Yeah, look at this.
Ball
No
cock.
pop-ups and shit.
Yeah, that isn't from 2007.
Actually, it's just because this is new.
Why do you have so many tabs open? And they're all
Because-
from, like BattleNet.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like fucking like get to my other account so I can like transfer my fucking code or something so I can play the fucking game. But it's not letting me.
You should play Diablo 3.
Anyway,
Anyway, my penis is small.
all right. Thank you for telling us something we already know, Austin.
Oh, why?
What's-
Have you
what's-
been spying on me?
What's
Yes.
another hit song we could sing?
Anything by Queen.
Yeah, no, I'm going for like 2000,
Mama.
like early.
I want to ride my bicycle.
I'm talking like-
I want to ride my
Talking
bike.
Like early 2000s, late 2000s, like hits that came out when we were in like fucking kindergarten to like 5th grade.
I'm a Barbie girl.
All right,
In
that
a
no,
Barbie
shut up.
world.
Dun,
Wrapped
dun,
in
dun, dun,
plastic.
Cause I'm feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing.
That's a good one. Damn, that brings you back to the skate barn, bro.
Yeah. He was a skater boy. Sometimes she's such a little boy.
I'm
He
married to a
wasn't
lead singer of
good enough
Nickelback.
for her.
Lead singer of Nickelback's gay. I married him.
Anyway,
I suck dick.
um,
You've seen her nudes?
no.
It's fucking terrible.
Who?
Avril Lavigne.
I haven't.
You should look him up right now.
I'm gonna look him up right now.
Ian, you might as well get in on this.
Do you get mad whenever I open up so many tabs?
I don't,
Um,
because your computer can like handle multiple tabs.
Can I just say one thing? I'm like ready to move out of my house. Not because like everybody's
like,
like
Maddie?
everybody's a super piece of shit here, but like I just need the time to like record and do things that I like.
Oh
You might want to turn that off.
no.
I like how they like blur it like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
There's like a legit one, but I don't know where it's at. Like,
All,
some of these
all
aren't.
these look fake.
Some of these,
Yeah.
like, yeah, a lot of these are fake, but there's one where it's like legit, and I'm like, ew. Chad Kroger put his pee-pee in that. That looks kind of real, but it's not. Taking a
Oh.
big old fat cock.
Big old dick. Why does this keep like? Moving? Don't move with me. Go away.
Porncast.
Yeah,
Porncast.
just looking up
Porncast.
Avril Lavigne naked cast.
By the way, she's fucking disgusting. If you hear this, fuck you, bitch.
Oh my god,
I don't know what that made me laugh.
Jesus Christ!
It's funny because that's actually how big Chad Kroger's dick is.
Oh, is that his
So
penis?
chubby chub.
Bane?
Yeah, you fucking lead singer Nickelback. What'd you expect?
Alright.
Some crazy fucking cock? A Canadian rock band who sings about being rock stars when they
Nickel
can't.
dick.
My dad called him Pickle Sack.
Pickle sack.
He had a friend he called
Fucking
Pumpkin
awesome.
Tits.
Alright,
My dad's
this
a cool guy.
this one's pretty fun.
Not my real dad.
This
Clear that up.
this one will make you think.
I've already thought.
3 things you like and hate about Missouri.
Everything, basically.
3 things I hate.
I hate that everyone's a meth head. First of all,
But you also like that everyone's a meth.
the
yes.
people.
It offers for
Um,
some good TV. Or
yeah,
news.
it does.
The people. The people.
Plus, it's fun making them feel like shit for doing it.
Everybody here is a fucking hick. Like nowhere you go in Missouri. Even in like some of the urban parts of Missouri, you
Just
will
say
still.
black.
What? I said urban
Just
parts
do-
of Missouri. What the fuck?
I just said just say black.
Oh, the black parts of Missouri. I'm sorry. They have cowboys. What the fuck? They have people who dress in like cowboy gear.
Hey Ian, take a fucking joke next time, shitlord.
Fuck.
You guys sound like my parents.
Anyway.
Ian gets mad if you talk about black people.
All
I think we
right.
covered that on the last one.
I
He's
didn't.
super racist.
No, I didn't get mad. He just said he was afraid of him.
I am.
No, there was like a point where I brought up black. I brought up
gonna
how,
lie.
how I thought that guy from Tony Hawk was like
And I-
100% black,
no,
and you
I
got super
wasn't
mad.
get-
You're like, oh, black people in
I wasn't-
skating game.
I wasn't mad because he was
He's
fucking
getting mad. He's
black.
getting mad right now.
Turned out he was like light skin or something.
He was like half.
I was saying that he was
He was like a
white
mocha
ginger,
latte
but he was.
color.
I say he was white ginger, but he was just white with brown hair, and then you were trying to justify that he was a mix, but he's not a mix.
He's a fucking mix.
No, he's not. There's nothing. There's
I will
no
flip this
evidence.
fucking table.
There's no evidence
right
that he
the
was a mix. Whatever.
fuck
Whatever.
now.
Do
Whatever.
something productive and flip my penis.
Oh, your ass crack was
Three
that. I'm not going near that.
3 things I like about Missouri. 3 things I like about Missouri. What would you guys consider nothing?
Yeah, my life.
What do you mean?
I don't like anything about Missouri really.
I like that Spaz kid was born here.
I like how
It's-
there's
it's
like a lot
boring
of
here.
like spaz is born here. That's one thing I do like.
Even though it's boring, literally everyone says that about their state.
Yeah, but like
they've
Missouri,
lived there.
Missouri.
Oh, more like Arizona, where it's literally just desert.
I like
At
how
least we
there's a
got
lot of
forests and shit
country,
here.
like not exactly,
Cunt.
like there's cunts.
There's like no main attraction in Missouri.
There's no.
the-
main
I like how
attraction in
everyone's
Arizona.
stupid.
The most
But I also
hype
hate
thing.
how
The
everyone's
most
stupid.
hype. There's Las Vegas. The most hype.
In
thing we have-
Arizona?
Yeah. Or
It's fucking Nevada,
yeah,
dumbass.
Nevada. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever works.
the Vatican.
It's the same. Whatever.
I don't know. Missouri's just kind of like
That was really good.
whatever.
That was
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was
Like
really
I think the main attraction that we have here is probably Six Flags. That's
Or
in every
like
state.
the fucking Gateway Arch, which is like shown in literally fucking every book ever as being like the main thing in Missouri, because it's like the biggest fucking thing we have that was built by people. Forget about that shit.
And then we have nothing.
But we have the arch. So
We have-
guess what? Who cares?
We have a big statue.
Oh, but guess what? You know what New York had? Twin Towers. Those got knocked down. Arch is still standing.
Oh.
Check fucking
Oh.
made.
Never forgetting 9/11.
Why is
That one didn't work as well.
it didn't
Yeah, it
work
didn't.
at all? What are you talking about? But I don't see like the enjoyment somebody could find in Missouri really.
It's
Because Lake of
have-
the Ozarks is probably the funnest thing here.
We had the most recent riot.
The most recent, right? Well,
down in
we
the
didn't-
Ozarks. I was on a boat,
Well,
but it wasn't.
we had the
actually-
most
It
recent.
wasn't actually undone from the deck.
We had the most recent
thing.
like account of civil unrest.
and then it died down and nobody talks about it anymore.
But then again, it was also over something super fucking stupid.
well, I wouldn't say super fucking stupid.
I think it was.
The kid got shot, and I'm pretty sure that's good enough.
They were fucking. There's fucking pictures of him in a fucking. He robbed a fucking store prior to that, and he also ran after the cops. So I think it was pretty
If you're
stupid.
gonna charge a cop who has a loaded pistol, I'd say it's pretty stupid.
I'm okay. I don't think he deserved to die or anything, but I don't.
Don't
he
rob a
was. He
fucking
wasn't
gas
exactly
station next to
innocent in the first place. So everyone's making him out to be like this little 7th grader that's a real good kid, but he was a grown ass man who knew what he was doing.
Did you say 7th grader?
Yeah.
Was that just an example?
Everyone made him like out to be like some really young kid, but he's like fucking 25.
He just graduated high school.
Yeah, he was
Really?
18.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, like, or he was either about to graduate or did just graduate. Because like the
All I
first
know-
picture they showed of him, of course, was him graduating from school because that was going to show his good side.
Yeah.
Fuck the media.
Fuck the police.
Fuck white
dude.
America. Black Panther.
Still, like
Can't see.
I can't say that it was something stupid because you have to get why people were like upset.
I can
Now,
understand
There's
why-
the motherfuckers who was like going to stores and rioting and shit. Those
Yeah,
are the fucking
those
retarded
guys.
people.
That's what I'm
There's-
talking about.
But there's people out there who are like, we gotta stand up for this. We can't be having this shit.
Yeah,
And
I agree with that,
Even
but-
even if Michael Brown did do something wrong, they're still like standing up for a member of their community.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just the people rioting. That's what I thought. But that accounted for like over like 70% of the protesters. Like that was like the majority of the protesters. Everyone just started fucking. Oh! And so they just like fucking went nuts. I think that was fucking retarded.
Yeah, it is fucking retarded, but that's how people work.
No,
It's
it
not like
doesn't
everybody
work by
works.
putting in a fucking application, dude.
I hate you.
I hate myself.
Can we throw that into here?
Square Enix needs to go suck a dick.
Who?
Square Enix needs to make a
Because-
fucking fighting game.
Guild Wars is offering no subscription fee. Just get the game and play.
Yeah.
Square Enix is like, hey, guess what? You want to play our game? Fucking pay for it every goddamn month.
Yeah.
This game made how
I
much
think-
money? And all it was just like, you just
Buy and play.
buy and play. That's all
Yeah.
it was. And it made so much money.
Yeah.
And even it warranted a fucking sequel, for God's sake. For the first
That-
one.
Yeah, dude. Guild
The-
Wars is a shit. Actually, not really, but
That's what I don't
Yeah,
understand
I
with like
it is. It's awesome, but it.
I like Dota 2 as well.
that's also why like
I wanna try that. I might download it while
PlayStation
I'm
3
You should.
made a whole shit ton of money because like Xbox was pay for your subscriptions, but PlayStation 3 you didn't.
I can't plug this in.
Anyway, you didn't have to put.
Let's just. Oh, no.
You know, let me finish. Anyway, you didn't have to pay for a month. You didn't have to pay for a monthly thing of like
Just plug it in up there.
online. So people bought more PlayStation 3s because the online was free and they can play free online. And then Xbox is over there making less money because they're just like, hey, that money, we need it. So people went to PlayStation 3 due to the amount. So I don't understand why companies don't just like say, oh, this is free because that means more people are going to want to buy it. But I guess like, I don't know. I don't know why they would do that.
Microsoft wasn't gonna drop their subscription thing, and they were actually gonna make it where you had to like basically had to have a subscription to like play Xbox One, but then they went back on all that bullshit, and then Sony was like, shit, we want to make money too, and then so they just basically did the subscription thing on PS4. So it's kind of like buying the same exact system except.
Really, the only reason that
Slightly.
PlayStation like lost quite a bit of money is because they keep producing like commercials and like all these games that are like for PlayStation and shit. So they're like losing money in production, but they're also producing more, which is getting more money.
This is fucking.
The reason both of them didn't make
Why
a
the
lot of money is because they launched a system
Dude.
with no launch title.
Are you fucking retarded?
What?
Is that your yellow, orange extension cord over there on the ground?
I thought you were gonna go into like a Shania Twain song. I don't even know if that's Shania Twain. That might be Tim McGraw's bitch wife. Short skirt.
All right. So you can either have the fighting skill of Bruce Lee or have the
That's-
ability to understand animals in all known languages, but not be able to communicate with anyone who doesn't speak your native language.
Fucking
What do
Bruce
you
Lee,
choose?
dude. I
Fucking
whoop some
Bruce Lee,
ass. You
man.
kidding me? 1-inch punching nigga.
So you wouldn't want to talk to animals
No,
and shit?
fuck kill him.
No way, dude. If like.
I will
If
get
I
the
can
power of
underst-
Bruce Lee and go 1-inch punch a lion in the stomach and blow his fucking
If I
back
can
out.
understand
You just-
them,
you
and
just
they're
fucking
telling
walk
the-
by-
and they're telling like all their other animal friends that I'm a rapist.
You
Anyway,
would never have to worry about being like in a fight ever again.
Anyway, yeah, I get that.
But also with the animals, you could be like, with your animal language, what the fuck ever, and then animals will be like,
What?
this guy giving
No.
me shit, dude. I'm gonna fuck this guy up for you.
What the fuck are you talking about? I said you can't communicate with them.
Oh,
I said you can
communicate with
only
animals?
you can understand the animals and all languages, all known languages.
What's the
Now-
benefit of that? All you hear is what they're saying. You can't say shit back.
You just fucking pass by a nest of squirrels, they're going, nuts! Nuts!
Yeah, I think having Bruce Lee's fighting skill is so much better.
Like that one
because it
squirrel in
benefits
the
you.
tree at my house. He's just going, ah! Ah! Just screaming at the sky.
Oh, look, I made 2 blocks.
Listen, Bruce Lee's fighting skill is going to benefit you so much more than hearing
Yeah.
some fucking dumbass animals say something.
No, I get that, because I would take the Bruce Lee fighting skill too, because I'd like to beat some ass. But I
Well-
think it'd be pretty cool to know what your dog's thoughts are.
Yeah, your
Yours
dog's
would
sitting on
be
the
like-
ground just fucking saying bullshit.
Yours would be like, oh man, I don't want to lick the fucking peanut butter off of his testicles, but you know, it's free food. So I guess that's where yours doesn't benefit you.
Everything you'd hear from a dog is just autistic
Just
bullshit.
the stupidest shit.
All dogs have autism. 'Cause all they do
Like
is
whenever your
fucking-
dog wakes up in the middle of the night, they just start barking at nothing. They're probably just like, what?
So yeah, I'd rather have the ability to 1-inch punch somebody across the room
It's
and
fair
play
enough.
That'd be
ping
fucking
pong
awesome.
with fucking nunchucks.
Wait, do you have to fight like Bruce Lee or just have his
You have it.
ability?
If you're gonna have his
to
ability, you better
be
be doing his
fucking awesome?
stances and
You
shit.
you have his skill and ability. However, you do not change your body image. You're just
Oh.
as strong.
Don't tell me that's a fucking deal breaker because you
No,
walk
it's
in,
not a deal breaker.
You could get super fat and walk into like a place one day and they'd be like, "Hey, fat ass." You
I could
start,
be like Bob from
doing some
Tekken.
shit.
I take off my
Just
shirt.
fucking like jump like 7 feet in the
Exactly.
ground, do all these spins.
I get really
Slip
fat,
off.
I'll
take
be
off
like,
my shirt, and then be
"Whoa."
like, "Who wants to fucking fight me?" And a guy's just gonna be like, "All right," and then I'm just gonna beat his ass to the ground, and
Oh.
that'd feel great.
I only want it so I can 1-inch punch a person's testicles. Be like,
Good God. Dude, his
and they're-
his
they're
testicles
test-
would just like explode off.
they wouldn't even explode. They'd
It'd
just,
be like,
they would just disintegrate and then implode. Like
Hey,
his
man.
nutsack would start getting sucked up into a void. That's how
It
hard
gets
the punch
sucked
was.
up into itself. Just
Like there's a tiny
Turns into
explosion and
nothing.
then it just starts like reverting and like just going into this fucking black hole that opened. and then his whole body just gets sucked in, and it just like, and then like it eats the entire world. The greatest nut punch ever.
This sounds like a plot for a horror movie.
I'll make it a horror movie one day.
The
It'd be
way
like
you
that
were
movie
explaining
Rubber,
that-
where it's stupid.
The way you were explaining that made me think of that one horror movie about this house in Connecticut with the dead bodies in the walls. And that one scene where this thing's coming up from his fucking mouth and it's all like... I was like, nutsack.
All right. So I don't know
If you
about
understood.
if you could read his mind.
If you could.
I don't know about you guys, but
If you were inside of me right now.
I think we could call this a day.
Can I play Dark Souls yet?
Yeah, we can play Dark Souls. You done with this?
Done with what?
You calling this a day?
Yeah, sure.
Podcast over?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
I accidentally cut off the audio before we gotta say anything, but we were just gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.